Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutation to all the brothers out there pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom to the brothers, sisters, and children out there keeping this word of sincerity and the truth. Okay, just wanted to go into this lesson that I heard earlier today. A brother from GMS, not Mississippi, sorry, GMS camp, but I can't remember exactly where and which page it was. He had made a statement saying, happy man is God's plan. And that statement resonated with me because it's according to the scriptures versus how it is in this world. This world say happy wife, happy life, which is completely out of order because the man is the most important piece in the family because he's going to do his role by providing, protecting, leading, guiding, leading spiritually, physically, guiding, spiritually, physically, supporting, providing protection, bringing stability. All of that is needed, and that's the man's role. And he makes sure that the woman have everything she needs to do her role, and take care of her. And he's the prime example of how a man should be, for his sons. If the man have sons, he's the prime example, which causes the next generation to grow up knowing for the males, for the boys, how to be a man, and for the women, what a man actually looks like. So happy man is God's plan. And I'm gonna just get a couple of scriptures going into that. This is Sirach 25, verse 1. And three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful both before the Most High and men: the unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree together. And a man and a wife that agree together is going into a man and a wife that's keeping the law, statutes, and commandments and doing their role in perfect harmony. And it works. They're compatible with each other. And that's beautiful in the eyesight of the Lord because that's how he created it to be. The man in his role, serving Yahweh by Shem Shah and taking care of his family, taking care of his wife. And the wife doing her role, serving her man, worshiping the Lord, serving her man, or showing her loyalty, her service to Yahweh by Shem Shah by doing it to her man. You know, that's beautiful in the eyesight of Yahweh by Shem Shah and in men because and we ain't talking about how this world like to hate, hating and be jealous and envious. But for the most part, when people see a man and a wife working together and actually doing the things, working together how a couple should be, how a husband and wife should be, that's beautiful to both man and to the Most High. Again, that's how the Lord created it. This is Sirach 26 and 1. Blessed is the man that have a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. Right, and I got that word virtuous. It says having or showing high moral standards, righteous, good, moral, ethical, upright, upstanding, high-minded, right-minded, right-thinking, principled, lawful, irreproachable, anti-corruption. And this is how our women going to be in the kingdom of heaven. All the women of Israel in the kingdom of heaven will be virtuous. All the Israelite women in the kingdom of heaven will be virtuous, pure, trustworthy, godly, sinless, and whiter than white, squeaky clean, just and blameless. This is how principled. It says of a person or their behavior acting in accordance with morality is showing recognition of right and wrong. Right. Chaste. Oh, here it is. Chaste, typically used of a woman, which we, just kind of dive into some of these words. Chaste, abstaining from extramarital or from all sexual intercourse, virginal, virgin, because all the women that we get are going to be virgins. You know, none of them are going to have or know a man before us. All our women are going to be virgins. in the kingdom of heaven when we take them, and when we make, of course, sex is marriage. According to the scripture, sex is marriage. That's how the Lord created it. So when we actually marry our women, then of course they won't be virgins no more, but we'll be the only man to deal with them. No other man will deal with our women, and we won't die. So we'll forever be together, how the Lord created it to be in the beginning. But going back to it, verse 2, a virtuous woman rejoice of her husband, and he shall fulfill the days of his life in peace. Yep. Me, Sirach 26, GNT. This is Sirach 26 and 1 in the GNT. The husband of a good wife is a fortunate man. He will live twice as long because of her. A fine wife is a joy to her husband, and he can live out his years in peace. A good wife is among the precious blessings given to those who fear Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Read verse 3 in the KJV as well. It says, a good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. And the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All this ties in together. All of it ties in together, And ultimately, again, every Israelite man in the kingdom of heaven will have virtuous women, because all our women, Israelite women, will be virtuous, you know. Whether such men are rich or poor, they will be happy and always look cheerful, right? And that's because that woman is going to she's a good woman making him happy, no matter whether they rich or poor, whatever the case may be, as long as they're operating in their order, and keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, like the Lord commanded us to, we'll be doing what we commanded. It'll be happy, that things will flow a whole lot better. Things operate much better when things are done in order. So when a man and a woman are in order, their relationship is going to be in order, meaning it's going to be a better marriage. That's how the Lord created it and set it up to be. He created everything to be uh a flowing cycle, you know. It's a continual cycle of happiness, as long as we do it in a way that He ordained it, you know. And this chapter is just going into happy happy man is God's plan, you know. Just going into a couple scriptures on it. Let me see. Now this is the opposite of that. This is more so how things are done in today's society. Jumping to verse 7. A bad wife is like a yoke that doesn't fit. Trying to control her is like holding a scorpion. A drunken woman is an infuriating sight. She can't conceal her shameless behavior, and we see this so often with women who can't control themselves, who like to go out and drink. They get drunk, they be loud, they be acting a fool. We see this way too often in this society, and it really is infuriating, because this is not how women are supposed to be. And then these are the women we had to choose from to make wives. You know, that's that's vexing. You know, that's very vexing. That's why a lot of men are choosing rather to be single, because of the behavior and mindsets of these women. It's not gonna make you happy. It's gonna make you depressed. It's gonna make you you're gonna spaz out. You're gonna lose your mind. If it's not for this truth, you will lose your mind. Verse 9, you can tell an unfaithful wife by the bold and flirting look in her eyes. And that's another thing. These women in this society are very promiscuous and highly adulterous. They are adulterous. So it's you have much more to lose by getting with them versus being on your own, which is going to, that works against the design that Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua created it to be, because if these women are not in order, these men can't deal with them. These men are not going to want to make children with them and ultimately raise a family, start a family with them. It's not gonna happen. You know, if your daughter's the Slovakia, if your daughter's determined to have her own way, keep a close watch on her. If you don't, she'll take advantage of any chance she gets. And it's just talking about how women will be whorish. You know, if you got a woman, whether it be a daughter or whatever the case may be, but most definitely a daughter, you got a woman that's loose, that wants to be loose. What it say? It says if you don't keep a close watch on her, she'll take advantage of any chance she get. If she is too self-willed, be on guard, and don't be surprised if she disappoints you. She will she'll spread her legs anywhere for any man who wants her, just as a thirsty traveler would drink whatever water is available. Just going into how highly promiscuous these women are, in today's society. And that's how Esau Edom set up his society and and all this feminism. This is the result of it, you know? Women being like this, which it would make any man go mad, because this is not how it's supposed to be, especially not with a man's daughter, you know, especially not with his daughter. That'll make any man go mad and spaz out. Verse 13, but this is going back into verse 13. Happy man is God's plan. A gracious wife is her husband's delight. Her abilities make him a stronger man, yes. Because when a woman is in her order and she's doing what she's supposed to do, she's taking care of the house. She's making sure that this man is her top priority to take care of. He comes first, even before the kids, because at that time, the kids can't go out and provide for themselves. It's the man that does that. And ultimately, the man deserves the most respect, you know? He deserves that type of respect. She's in her order. She making sure he has food. He everything he likes to do and everything he likes, she already got it set out for him. If he likes to come home, take a shower, first, she got his clothes ready. She got everything set up. All he got to do is go in there and take it. Go take his shower. She taking his clothes to the dirty clothes to wash them or whatever she's going to do. Meanwhile, his food is warming up while he's getting out of his shower. You know, maybe she rubbed him down with the oil or whatever he needs. You know, she's taking care of him, uh, taking care of what his likes and dislikes. What slacky, whatever he likes. She already got it set up. If he like to come home and watch TV, she got the TV set up, and all he got to do is just sit down and relax. She's taking care of him on every level, making sure that he's good. It's gonna make that man want to go even harder for his family, knowing that he has that at home waiting for him and depending on him. That's why I said her abilities make him a stronger man, meaning the things that she can do for him and provide to help his enterprise. A wife who doesn't talk too much is a gift from the Lord. Such restraint is admirable beyond words. So you can't even imagine having a wife that'll do whatever you need her to do whatever you want her to do. And of course you're a righteous man, so you're not gonna have her doing nothing wicked, but she'll do whatever you want her to do without complaining and without talking too much. Like y'all have conversations, of course, y'all laugh, y'all, enjoy each other's company and everything, but she just doesn't overdo it. That's why I said who doesn't talk too much. Because these women, they don't have no type of, they don't have they don't understand that there's a limit, with a man. Like it's only so much we want to hear, and then we stop listening. But like it said, such restraint is admirable beyond words. This is just going into a virtuous woman. Verse 15, a modest wife has endless charm. It is a quality too precious to measure. The beauty of a good wife in her well-kept home is like the noonday sun shining in the lower sky. Right, a good wife in her well-kept home, meaning She taking care of the house. Man doesn't have to do anything. And it's not to say that the man don't do anything. Like if he wanted to go and help his wife or with anything, he could. But he doesn't have to because she's taking care of everything. And if it's was set up how it's supposed to be, that man would more than likely have multiple wives doing these things. So it's just not one woman having to do everything. It'll be more than likely at least two or more tackling the chores of the house. So that one woman don't get burnt out because that's how Esau Edom set it up too. Now these women, they got to work too to help provide, help provide for the, with the man because he made life so unbearable, especially for us Israelites, especially for us Israelite men, that now we need our wives or the women we deal with to actually help us, you know, uh, with bills and different stuff like that. But in a righteous order, it said a good wife in her well kept home, meaning she taking care of the home. She's doing the chores, washing, like I said, washing the dishes, vacuuming, mopping, whatever the case may be, sweeping, dusting, just making sure that the house is clean and neat for that man. So when he come home, he has something nice to relax in. Verse 17, her beautiful face and attractive figure are as lovely as the light from the sacred lampstand in the temple. And like its gold shaft set on its silver base are her shapely legs and strong ankles. Right, right. So it said her beautiful face and attractive figure because the Lord made a lot of beautiful women. And in the kingdom of heaven, every woman is going to be beautiful. Every woman is going to have a beautiful face, and attractive figure. You know, every Israelite woman is going to be beautiful in the kingdom of heaven, far beyond anything we've ever seen. An attractive figure, and they're all going to be virtuous women. Happy man is God's plan. Lord knows that's going to make us happy. He knows that He knows how He made us. He knows what we like. Us men, we all have our preference, but ultimately we all love women, you know, and He's gonna give us that in abundance, and they're all gonna be virtuous. Happy man is God's plan. Uh, right. So, let me see. Uh, okay, I was just trying to see if it was another. Let me see. I thought I had seen another one. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Right. Okay, so I get 40 and 23. A friend and a companion never meet amiss, but above both is a wife with her husband. Let me get in the GMT. I forgot the verse already. 23. You can't. This is Sirach 40 and 23. I'm gonna end it right here in the GMT. You can't go wrong with a good friend or a neighbor, but an intelligent wife is better than either. Right. An intelligent wife is better than either. So just going back into the slogan. Happy man is God's plan, and the Lord is He's gonna make His elect men very, very happy because He knows ultimately that again, men we love women. We all have our preference, but the saying is all the same for whatever the case may be. A happy man is God's plan, and the scriptures go into a virtuous wife, go into virtuous women, and that's what the Lord is gonna give His elect. Starting with His elect, which is gonna trickle to the whole nation. So this is what we had to look forward to. It's not happy wife, happy life, but happy man is God's plan. So I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutation to all the brothers out there pushing His word of sincerity and the truth. And shalom to the brothers, sisters, and children out there keeping His word of sincerity and the truth. Until next time, shalom.